Hi, my loves. Thank you so much for visiting my channel. I hope that you're having a beautiful and an amazing day. This is a timeless reading for the collective. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Information to book a personal reading with me can be found below in the description box. I'm picking up like there's been some type of indecision, or it's important for you right now not to rush to make a decision. The Magician card is here with the Two of Wands in the reverse. What I'm sensing right now is, for some of you, there could be some type of manipulation, some kind of illusion, or something here is about timing. See, there's the Moon underneath the Magician card. Yeah, and the Ace of Wands is here with the Page of Swords in the reverse. The Page of Swords in the reverse is manipulation. It's gossip. It's someone playing mind games. With the Moon here, once again, illusions here, and the Magician. There's manipulation or some kind of illusions here that's being used to affect like the development of something here, the Ace of Wands. And it's interesting because the Two of Cups is here. So you were in a relationship with someone that was trying to manipulate you, but for some of you, a situation is being balanced out in a connection, okay, with the Ace of Wands, the Temperance, and the Two of Cups. Because there's a person that has been manipulating the energy in the background. You're about to receive justice. Someone with the Star in the reverse did not want you to actually receive something. The Star in the reverse can be a card of a person being hopeless, or even like delusional, naive, kind of oblivious to the truth. Like someone was hoping maybe that your head would just be in the clouds and you would be delusional about a situation and you wouldn't actually notice what's happening here. But the Ten of Swords in the reverse, I feel like somebody is getting themselves into a situation that is going to be very difficult for them to get out of. The Knight of Pentacles in the reverse is like an energy of, it's not even like a person that's moving. So the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse gives me the energy of something cannot get off the ground. I'm picking up where something here, it ended before it even got started. This is about protection. I'm actually seeing where for some of you here, you're an alchemist. Like your connections or something like that are highly protected. And with the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, someone out here may have been very stubborn and thought that they had the power to trick you or deceive you in some type of way. But no, the Seven of Wands is here with the Three of Swords in the reverse. So the Seven of Wands with the Three of Swords in the reverse is you were protected. So there's not going to be any type of emotional pain or heartbreak. That's not coming towards you. The Wheel of Fortune is here with the Six of Wands in the reverse and the Seven of Cups in the reverse. So yeah, this illusion did not work. Somebody failed at creating an illusion, and something is still going to move forward for you. The Page of Pentacles in the reverse, I feel like, yeah. And the Emperor in the reverse and the Lovers in the reverse. Either you have someone out here that really tries to breadcrumb you, or someone tries to love bomb you, or someone tries to create the illusion that a person, an actual emperor in your life, someone tries to create the illusion that this person was not good for you. Yeah, the Nine of Cups is here with the World in the reverse. It's like some of you, there's someone that is noticing that you may have a successful partnership or new opportunity being presented to you. Someone did something here with the Emperor in the reverse to destroy your opportunities at leadership or a partnership. Someone was trying to make you tempted. The Lovers card in the reverse, someone was trying to tempt you into doing something where you will betray your person, or your person will betray you, or something like that. This was going to make someone very happy to see that you did not have some kind of success in a situation. This is a second reading that I've done where I'm picking up this strong energy of someone with this revenge plot, like this personal vendetta to try to trick you out of some type of new opportunity. So with the Two of Swords being here, the advice that I'm picking up is for some of you, You may need to be careful not to react and respond to something because of what you see or even what you heard. Someone is trying to tempt you into reacting and responding, but what you will react and respond to is actually an illusion. It's not actually real. So this could be someone that's telling you that um someone betrayed you, a friend, a family member, or for a lot of you, even a lover, someone betrayed you or something like that. This may not actually be true. This could be a person that is really trying to create a lie because they're hoping. Look, the Two of Wands and the Six of Cups in the verse with the Ace of Cups in the verse. This is someone for a lot of you from the past that is very upset that you no longer hold a space for them in your heart. And so with the Page of Wands in the reverse, they want to try to block your energy. They want to block you from like healing or love or being loved or something like that with the Hangman here. This person could have even made some type of sacrifice in hopes that this would happen. The Ten of Wands in the reverse and the Empress with the Chariot in the reverse and the Sun in the reverse. Yeah. Somebody here literally wanted you to grieve and to be in sorrow with the Death card here. But what's interesting is if I were to look at these cards this way, see, somebody is looking at something like retroactively. They want to go back in time and make you feel sometimes. I hear like somebody wants to make you feel the way you made them feel, or they want to go back in time to block something for you. But you see the Death card here with the Five of Cups. This is definitely an ending that led to some type of disappointment or grief or someone just being really stuck on the past with the Sun in the reverse. Somebody can't get over a situation from the past with the Chariot in the reverse because it did not move forward. All of these cards, the Sun and the Chariot are in the reverse, but the Empress is upright. The Empress is just like, despite this ending, the Empress is still upright, meaning the Empress still has an ability to love, to have abundance, to be cared for, to still be beautiful, to still be creative. And the Ten of Wands is in the reverse here. Somebody does not want to like let something go. They want to continuously try to bully you or send some kind of negative energy. The Five of Wands here and the Nine of Pentacles. This is someone who is very envious of your prosperity, your abundance, your security, your stability, or success. And here's the Queen of Swords with the Queen of Wands in the reverse. So the Queen of Swords is someone who's very discerning, very independent, highly intelligent, highly intellectual, a very strong-minded individual. But you have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. The Queen of Wands can sometimes be considered like the other person, the other man or woman. But the Queen of Wands in the reverse is also a person who can be very vindictive, a person who can, what's the word I'm looking for? This can be someone who can be very angry, like very controlling. Like the Queen of Wands upright is someone who's a very powerful manifester. You know, they're assertive, they're ambitious, but if they're in their shadow, they could be very vindictive. They can be very manipulative. They could show up as a dark witch, like someone, you know, that's like somebody here, this Queen of Wands in the verse, now that I see it with the Eight of Cups here, this is someone that wanted to make a person walk away from you. I feel like this is someone that sent some type of chaos and conflict with the Judgment in the reverse and the Seven of Swords. Somebody sent, you could have been experiencing like in some of your relationships around you, friends, family, and especially like a romantic relationship where all of a sudden you and another person, there was a lot of arguments. You started to be very critical of that person. They were criticizing you. Or you started to feel like a lot of people around you were just very dishonest. It feels like there is someone that is creating this energy around you. I'm not saying like trust your intuition, because some of you do have people around you that you can't trust. But there is someone here who is specifically targeting a relationship in your life in hopes of creating some kind of discord and disharmony, because they want you to respond and react to this stress, this fear, worry, and anxiety. But the King of Cups is here. So we do have the Queen and the King of Cups upright. The Queen of Wands is in the reverse. I feel like the Queen of Cups is this Queen of Swords in the upright. Somebody is expecting you to react and respond emotionally. They're not expecting you to actually have control over your own mind and your emotions, to actually recognize that something here is being done because of some kind of manipulation. This is someone manipulating energy. The Moon and the Magician, someone could have done moon magic. We did just have a full moon. the full moon in Virgo. This is eclipse season. It's almost like someone here was trying to get you to take the bait and react and respond to something in hopes that you would eclipse something out of your own life. You know what I'm saying? I always say, like, the devil doesn't come to you and wrap a chain around you. The devil's going to hand you a link. These different people who send these attacks out, they actually walk you into your own pit of hell by trying to control your mindset. This is someone here who is using the moon is emotions, dreams, illusions, things underneath the surface, your own trauma and triggers. Someone is trying to trigger you into creating some type of crisis, or someone is trying to use some type of crisis to trigger you into letting them back in, like letting them back into your life, or, you know, catching you in a vulnerable moment where you will share something. Some of you need to be very careful about sharing a lot of personal information about things. Whatever this is, though, it feels like it is well, where somebody, I guess they assumed that it was a well thought out plan, but yeah, but you have your betrayal. I feel like somebody really wanted to create a plot and an illusion that someone was betraying you, or someone is trying to convince someone close to you that you betrayed them. That's their way. I mean, it's such an old trick, but this is like a third party, but this feels more like it's spiritual and energetic. Like somebody could even be trying to tamper with someone's dreams, like I said, or their energy, to create these thoughts in your mind that a person is really, really betraying you, or whatever the case may be, that they are rejecting you, or it's like somebody wants you to feel very, like, highly offended with something so that you will cancel something out. But that's exactly what they want you to do. They want you to walk away from something that's actually a good opportunity, and they're using illusions and creating discord and disharmony to make you do it. I would just say, if you feel like somebody is betraying you in some kind of way, make sure that you have proof before you just, like, get in, you know, allow this situation based on just what you see, because everything that you see isn't actually as it seems. You have her off the grid. And money problems is here, chilling and intelligent. See, somebody right now could have money problems, okay? And they may not be going out. They may not be doing anything. This person may not be on social media or anything. They really could just be chilling right now, trying to come up with a plan. This feels like, for instance, if you and someone are separated, someone is like, yeah, they're going out there lying, they're doing this, they're doing, and maybe this person is really just trying to work on themselves. And I'm not sitting here just trying to, you know, because some people, that is a situation. You are being tricked and deceived. But with this reading is showing that some of you need to chill and be very intelligent in a situation, and be mindful of what you're posting online. Because there could be someone out here who is very depressed and upset, that's having money problems. They're jealous and envious, and they're trying to create a situation in your life in hopes that they can create some type of chaos and conflict. Yeah, mental prison is here. I feel like somebody wants you to be in a mental prison. That's why you have to be very intelligent. But it does feel, again, like you could be dealing with a person and maybe they're going through some type of situation. Someone could be using this as the opportunity for them to make it seem like there's a situation here that's more than what it is. Yeah, it says here karma. It says revenge will never solve anything. Karma will solve everything. Someone is getting karma for the pain that they've caused. They're receiving a dose of their own medicine, and they're stressed out. See, somebody right now could actually be receiving karma. They could be running and hiding, or soon they will, because this is someone who could have caused you, like, money problems, or they could have sabotaged a relationship in your life. But because you were intelligent and you realized that this person was doing this, they now are stressed out because they know this energy is going to backfire. It's going to be returned to them for whatever they did. Yeah, see, this energy was blocked. And look at what's behind it. Intimacy. It says here mutual respect. Somebody out here has been blocked. It says this situation involves someone's belief systems, religion, ninth house. Somebody is stressed out. They have a problem with how you, like your beliefs. But I'm telling you, somebody is in regret of what they did to you because they were projecting a lot of negative things onto you because of your beliefs. This could be someone that's claiming that they are your bestie, but this person, either it's like a close friend of yours or you have a close friend that was a bystander. They sat back and they allowed someone else to like attack you, but it's like someone is stalking your lifestyle and they're mad and upset. They're being caught up in the act of something that they were doing. Somebody has been acting a fool and they're upset that they feel ignored. Yeah, it's a distorted feminine here. This person could be watching you online or they're at a distance here. Okay, someone could be going through a breakup, a separation, or a divorce and think people can be saying very positive things about you. This person, they feel like they're some type of slacker. This is someone that's just jealous and envious, honestly. And they betrayed you. Yeah. Look, fake. This person is fake. Some of you, this person, you're going to get evidence. This is coming out a lot. Keep shining. You're going to get evidence that somebody is a fake friend. They betrayed you. This person could have even gone as far as to purposely try to connect with like a person that you were interested in or something like that. It's saying see things from a higher perspective though. Somebody is in a codependent relationship. And please know that you can have friends and family members and even strangers that are very codependent on you energetically. Yeah, someone is lying. Someone is lying and someone could actually be getting kicked out of their home because they were copycatting. They were trying to be just like you, claiming that y'all had so much in common and that you were mirroring similar experiences. But this person has skeletons in their closet. There are secrets that are coming out. I feel like the secret that's coming out, though, is the fact that someone out here actually has become very jealous of you. They've been around you long enough to watch you, stalk you, and monitor you, and they started trying to be like you. But, yeah, leveling up is here in New Year's. Something is new. And the evil eye is here. Somebody out here is sending, stubborn, spell work, evil eye, and wrong way. Somebody really regrets sending you this evil eye because this phase is ending. You see the truth here, and you're going towards something that's meant to be. Someone knew that you were going towards something that was meant to be, though, and they were projecting all of their negative energy onto you. They regret doing this now. Somebody, like I said, they could have even been using spell work or something, trying to, or sending you evil eye so that you would have money problems and other things like that. They regret doing this. They could have been doing a lot of moon magic. Somebody knows. What this reading is really showing is that I feel like this is an old situation for a lot of you. We're in Mercury retrograde and you're just getting clarity. Somebody knows that they are experiencing a serious backfire right now because of something that they did to you or maybe multiple people. You may notice right now that somebody, they're not posting, they're not showing up. They're probably somewhere right now stressed out, having a lot of money problems because they were stubborn. They were sending you the evil eye. They could have done spell work or paid for some kind of spell work and got upset because you blocked them. This has been coming out for months. I'm just going to say it. And every time, it makes me very uncomfortable to say it every time because it's not everyone's situation. But some of you, you have a friend or a family member that was so jealous and envious of you moving forward. Whether they know the person that you could be connecting with or not, this person felt like the way to hurt you was to break up a relationship. But unfortunately, for some of you, you have a relationship that was sabotaged by someone close to you. And they may have even tried to pursue that person. I don't want this to sound so messy, but really it looks in this reading like a lot of you, someone has tried to sleep with like your ex or has tried to even tempt the person that you're currently involved with. This feels like past energy. And they did this because they were hoping that it would hurt you. Or they tried to break up a relationship. And then they went and they started doing like moon magic or rituals to try to hide it. But I feel that now the energy has shifted in such a way that the truth is coming out about this situation. Justice is being served, and someone knows that the reason why they are stressed out with these money problems, and you may notice that they're kind of hiding themselves. They know they're receiving karma for something that they did. Somebody got very upset because you stopped talking to them. This is someone here very specific, but especially if you're a woman watching, for some of you, this is like a friend, a family member, either of yours or someone that you're connecting with. There's a third party out here that is upset that they've been blocked. Now, this could be someone's ex-lover or something like that. I'm picking up for those of you who are like the divine feminine. You could have a friend or a family member that tries to sabotage your relationship, but you also could be experiencing some type of attack that's coming from an ex-friend, lover, or family member of a person that you are currently involved with. Feminine energy here. See, it's a masculine out here that really has mutual respect and wants to be very close to a divine feminine energy. And someone out here is upset that they've been blocked. They won't stop they wouldn't, it's like they wouldn't stop calling, so somebody blocked them. But this person, when they couldn't have their way, they decided to start trying to sabotage a connection. Now, for some of you, there's a masculine out here who, because they've been blocked in the divine feminine, you're moving on with someone else. They've been in the background sending this evil eye. There's just, for a lot of you, it's a lot of evil eye energy here. Established this here. You're being established. You're moving on to peaceful, calmer waters. You're stopping to smell the roses. And someone here has failed at trying to sabotage this for you. Someone is suffering in silence. But I'm still going to say, yeah, today. You're finding out today or very soon, though, that someone is suffering in silence because they betrayed you with someone that they know. I'm sorry, that you know, or something like that. It's not everyone's situation, but someone is realizing that they are for sure going through karma because of their double life. In whatever way they chose to betray you, they're facing some kind of nightmare now. And what they're noticing today is that you're established. You're happy. You've moved on. You don't have anything to say. You blocked this person. They're very upset. Yeah, see, you let go. You're having fun. And there's a masculine energy here. There's a toxic person out here that wants to fuss, fight, and argue with you, though, that still wants there to be some kind of second chance. This person could even be doing moon magic or love spells, hoping that you will think about them or have some kind of deja vu. And think back, but I don't think that you have good memories with this person. Whoever this is, too, if they're using manipulation or magic, they're doing a lot of different things. And I feel like all the energy now is creating a lot of chaos because it feels like they have this love-hate relationship. Like 1 minute they're spiritually attack you, the next minute they're doing love spells on you. They're trying to get you to come back. This is a very unstable energy. Or for some of you, you're dealing with a situation where you have people that are trying to draw you in. Okay, they could be doing love spells, but then you also have a person that is sending you evil eye. This is my last thing I'm going to say about this spell work based on what I'm seeing. What I'm seeing right now in this reading is someone here who has layered spell work. And what I mean by that is, what Spirit is showing me is something that I saw on Facebook. Because, you know, a lot of people, you see astrologers and readers and other people, and people openly discuss, you know, spell work and stuff like that online. And I read this was months ago, somebody was saying that they had pretty much like purchased, I don't know, like the tools or candles or whatever. They purchased something, and what they were doing was they first would go in and create like chaos and conflict. in someone's relationship, and then they will go and do a love spell or sweeten up the relationship to make somebody come back. So, everybody's situation is different, but let's just say, for the sake of discussion, some of you, there could be like an ex, either your ex or the ex of someone that you're dealing with. They could be sending chaos and conflict. And the way I'm coughing, chaos and conflict to destroy like any kind of peaceful communication with you and someone, or they're trying to stop you and someone from communicating in hopes that it'll break you and this person up, and then they can re-enter their life, or you will go back to someone. That's what I'm getting here. But I feel like if this is someone for sure doing spell work and they have really bad intentions, and it's not something that's actually in alignment, it's backfiring. So now if somebody was trying to target your finances or whatever, it's all reversing. It's returning back to the sender, and they know for a sure fact that they're suffering because of whatever they did. Because somebody thought that they was going to bring somebody back to them by breaking you and this someone up or whatever. Like I said in the very beginning, it's like someone was lying or being very deceptive. This is even a person that may go as far as to trying to send someone in, like under a bot or a false account to try to tempt somebody or get them caught up. I'm even seeing like for some of you, you could have received text messages, or I'm just channeling a lot. I'm seeing a lot right now that somebody could have sent you text messages or screenshots. I wouldn't be very careful in believing this. People have all kind of AI apps now. Okay, I feel like somebody is just fabricating a lot of things. They're going very far at this point to try to destroy something. And if they're not doing this with, cell phones, devices, or whatever online, they're trying to do it spiritually. They're trying to do it with magic. They're trying to masquerade in your dreams as somebody that they're not, or tempting a person in the dream state. Like, somebody here is really going very far to try to get some kind of connection. But one thing I'm going to say that is very clear in this reading, with the Ace of Wands, the 10%, the Two of Cups, and the Seven of Wands here, and the Three of Swords in the verse with the Wheel of Fortune, something here is protected. Somebody did a lot, and it's not going to do anything. The Page of Pentacles is in the reverse. This was a waste of somebody's time, and it was certainly a waste of their money and all of their effort and energy, because it's not going to affect something here. I mean, you may sense some of the effects. Like I said, some of you could be experiencing some communication challenges or whatever. Mercury is in retrograde. That's to be expected. But as far as someone thinking that they're going to just completely sabotage your relationship and make somebody come back to them, or make you leave somebody or whatever, that's not what's going to actually happen in this situation. Because somebody was caught lying. The karma hit this person before they even finished sending out their bad intentions. See? Someone is not who they appear to be. You have here catfish. And someone could actually be fired or lose their job, or someone tried to have you fired. Transformation. I just saw black magic. Yeah. See, somebody here is using black magic and a lot of projections to send towards you, but they don't realize that your energy is constantly being purified because you're receiving an upgrade. Behind the scenes, this could be somebody's toxic family doing this, or somebody is getting tarot readings on you. This could be a family member doing this. Some of you, though, either you or your person could realize that a family member has been doing this. And if there's been some type of chaos and conflict, you can expect an apology from this person, because they soon are going to realize that you probably had good reason for being guarded when it came to someone. I feel like whoever this is, you've had a really funny feeling or vibe about this person anyway. Somebody is about to start seeing things from a higher perspective once someone gets caught up. Someone is going to realize that a friend, a family member, or an ex is a catfish, that they are a liar. And they've been in the background really stirring the pot for a while now. I'm seeing men doing this. I'm seeing women doing it as well. You have a person here that's very stubborn, sending the evil eye. This is definitely an energy. Some of you have these witches and warlocks in your energy for sure. Because they're definitely playing around with a lot of dark occult things to try to manipulate the energy to have their way. And it's all because a lot of people are choosing to block people from the past. So in order for them to regain control and access or some type of entry into your life, by any means necessary, they're willing to now resort to doing black magic or lying or creating fake profiles or accounts or whatever it is. Somebody cannot stand the fact that they've lost access. That's all this is about. So now they're literally attacking your relationships, and it doesn't have to be just your romantic relationship. Some of these people, they're attacking your relationships even with your friends and your family. But I feel like you should have already had an epiphany about this. Yeah. You have out here love affair and burn bridges. Healing. You already know that somebody has a third party. And this is why you cut ties with them. Yeah, because there's karmics involved in this situation. It's third parties. You cut ties with somebody because of their third parties or whatever. Somebody was trying to make excuses or whatever. I don't think you're not in denial about this. I feel like somebody also is coming to realize that you're healing, that you've been healing ever since you cut ties with these karmics. And again, someone literally, they tried to have, this is such a strong message. And I don't like to put it out because I don't want everybody to think that this is their message. But somebody has really been keeping this dirty little secret that they've been involved with someone that you were involved with or that you are currently involved with. They're getting caught up for this. But they're upset with you because you've cut ties. For some of you, it's like someone is wondering if you cut ties with them because you know what they did to try to like shatter or destroy a relationship. It almost feels like whoever is doing this, if you resonate with feeling like a friend or a family member tried to sabotage, they don't know if you cut ties with them because you're healing or if you cut ties with them because you're healing and you know that they betrayed you. So they're trying to cover up whatever they've done, but it doesn't matter. The karma is here and they know that they're receiving karma for what they did. So they're keeping a very close eye on you. And it's almost like they're still trying to sabotage your life in some way. Even if you've long gone, moved on, you could be in a brand new relationship. This person is still upset with you because you won't talk to them. But really this person is angry because they're going through karma for something that they did themselves. But yet they still want to try to attack you. It's not your fault. They did whatever they did. And I honestly don't even think that a lot of you care. Because it feels like this is something from the past that you're just getting clarity or like confirmation about. But it looks like a lot of you have already moved on away from this situation. So I don't know why the people from the past have not moved on from it. Like I said, I'm assuming that they're just angry and upset because they're suffering in silence, but this was their own lust. This was them choosing to live this double life. It's like somebody, for some of you, they cheated with someone from your past. And if this is a friend of yours and an ex, I don't think that you're involved with these people anyway. So it's like whatever the secret is, it doesn't matter. So I don't know why they're still trying to attack whatever new connections you have. It doesn't matter. For some of you, this is like an ex like partner. You could have divorced someone and they went on to be with their mistress or their other person that they cheated with you. And it's like they have each other now. So why are they still attacking you in your new life? It doesn't make sense. It's like people, they get what they want and then they don't want it and they want to find somebody to blame. You're not to blame for this situation. Somebody here is suffering in silence for living their double life and falling into some kind of lust or their own temptation. And they've gotten caught up, but they're looking for a person to blame. So who do they look to blame? Divine feminine or divine masculine that's not even in this situation anymore. It's so childish. It doesn't even make sense. And now it's like somebody, their main reason for being upset is because you won't talk to them. They've lost access. They've lost control. And they're going through karma. I mean, what do they think is going to happen? Do they think that the karma is going to stop if they talk to you? Do they think that the karma is going to stop if they apologize to you? They have to pay their karmic debts for whatever they did. I think people need to let go of this idea that you need some type of closure. You talking to somebody after you betrayed them, or you allowing somebody to come and talk to you after they betrayed you, it does. I mean, what is it really going to change? I mean, that's it's different for every person, but it's like somebody, honestly, what I feel, has betrayed you, but they still want to come back into your life. Somebody's like, well, I know I betrayed you. I know I lied, I cheated, or whatever the case may be. I'm going through karma, but, once I get out of this karmic situation I'm in, you should just give me another shot. Like, let's just let bygones be bygones. But no, I feel like somebody here has moved on, and somebody is still, like, trying to force you to accept something that they've done against you. Literally, like, somebody is trying to force you to accept this. And I'm picking up a friend, and I'm picking up like an ex. They could have, for some of you, they were involved with each other, or they weren't, or these are people that ganged up against you. These people are trying to force entry back into your life. I don't know if they're working together, tag teaming, I don't know, but it just seems like somebody's like, you're going to talk to me. Like, they're going to force you to talk to them. It feels to me like it has to be some kind of spirit or entity that is attached, because something wants to be attached to you so bad. And I feel like this spirit that wants to be attached to you is coming through people that you've had, a past or history. Like your history, especially those of you, I'm just going to say, like, with lust here, sexual history with. Somebody wants to be able to keep this soul tie or this cord attached to you. So no matter what they've done to you, they feel like you should accept this. It's like somebody is truly just very stubborn. They don't want to take no for an answer. Like, they don't want to accept that Ace of Wands, Temperance, that you have a passion, new beginning. It's balanced. You're healed, you're calm, you're cool, you're collected. Because they're not happy, they don't want you to be happy. This just feels like somebody wants you to be a slave to them. Like, it's a very toxic, codependent relationship. And I'm assuming somebody never ever thought that you would block them or walk away. If somebody thought by now you would have let your guard down, you would have let them come back, you would have unblocked them by now, you would have responded to them by now. So the longer that you go without responding, it's like now they're saying, well, I'm just going to sabotage your life. I'm going to, like, this person is trying to get your attention by destroying your life. I don't understand that, though, because why would you go back to a person that you know is trying to destroy your life? It's like adding insult to injury. I don't understand these people's mindset. This isn't someone that's like, well, I really need to apologize to you or talk to you. This is someone that's deciding, well, you blocked me, you didn't respond to me, so I'm just gonna go and do spell work, and I'm gonna sabotage everything that's in your life. But I still want you to talk to me. It doesn't make sense. And you burn bridges, you cut ties with these people because you can't trust them. They've already proven time and time again that they can't be trusted. I don't know. It's just, it's like obsession. Like, very heavy obsession. And I don't know why in this particular reading people are really, really stuck on the tarot readings and the spell work and the evil eye. Like, this is somebody, I'm telling you, this is like witch, warlock energy. Somebody does not want you to experience some kind of upgrade, and they're doing a lot of dark stuff to project this negativity onto your life because they want forgiveness. Like, this person they're sorry for what they did, but I feel like they're sorry because they're getting their butts torn up by this karma for what they did. And I really do. I feel like somebody feels that if in fact they could come in and talk to you or whatever, then maybe they could get out of this. But I don't think that that's going to help them. I don't. I think that this person has already pretty much like made their own bed in hell for whatever they were doing against you. So it's crazy now that you want to apologize. I mean, I don't get it. It doesn't make sense to me. This is somebody that, you know, it's stubbornness. I mean, that's all it is. Like, somebody is very stubborn. They're like, you're going to talk to me. You're going to let me in. They don't care. No matter what they do to you, they expect you to still deal with them. I guess that all I can say, because it's a lot of different situations in this reading. To sum it up, somebody never thought that you would actually burn the bridge with them for good. They never saw this coming. Somebody honestly thought that if they could not get to you physically, that I guess energetically, spiritually, they will still have a way to blackmail you or trick you into giving them what they want. And now that that's not working, everything is backfiring. The calls, the texts, the stalking, the black magic, none of it has worked. Them trying to destroy your new connections, it's like nothing has worked. And I think that someone is finally going to have to accept that this is over. It's a very toxic connection, and it's just over. This person, they cannot release it. They can't. This is someone who I guess felt like, well, you accepted them being toxic for so long, they feel like they still had time. They can't believe it. This is someone very greedy, very inconsiderate. This could be a man for some. It's a woman for others. There could be a masculine out here that has had a woman that has just, you know, been really chaotic and crazy, that never thought this man would leave. There's a divine feminine out here, a woman. Maybe you have an ex that never ever thought that you would leave. They never thought that you would walk away. They never saw it coming. And I feel like you're receiving justice now by going towards a new connection. This emperor that keeps on trying to abuse their power with all of these illusions, this person knows that their magic, they've already gotten karma, but the Ten of Swords in the reverse is saying that they know there is more karma that's coming. They know that. And I feel like that's the case. Like, somebody is trying to outrun karma. They're like, if I don't hurry up and get back in your energy or in your good graces, they know that this magic that's about to backfire, it's gonna really, really be bad for them. That's what this is really about. Because you're calling for justice. You're protecting something in your life. Somebody never actually expected you to stand up and defend yourself. And they know that there's like so much bad karma coming for them for everything that they did. They're trying now to get into your good grace. They want some type of, they want to pretend that they're sorry, but what they really want is to get out of this magic backfiring. Because they're afraid. Nine of Swords. And this person is, if you were wondering if somebody is afraid of a backfire, then yes, they are. And once you really move on, you don't even care about people receiving karma. I mean, that's how I'm like, I don't even care about people receiving karma. But I'm not going to stop you from receiving karma. Which is also is like somebody, I feel like they want you to extend your love, your light to protect them. Because they're so used to you accepting them back into your life and, you know, giving them the benefit of the doubt or whatever. This time it's like they realize like they cannot cross the line with you. And they're stuck. So that's that. I know this reading was kind of lengthy, but I just saw so many different situations. A lot of you are discovering the truth about some hurtful situations, and these are past things that need to come out that are finally coming out. Somebody really is afraid of how this spell work that they've done on you, how it's going to affect their money. Because they possibly were attacking you, and maybe even people around you. They were attacking your foundation, your family, your finances, your friendships. They were attacking, and it's going to hit them in their pockets. It's going to hit them where it hurts. And that's their pocket. Yeah, see the 10 of Wands here in the reverse. This person's going to have a burden that they can't get out of. And now they know they went the wrong way by attacking you when they saw you leveling up. Because now this phase has to end because you see the truth clearly. This person has been kicked out of your energy so that you can go towards something that's meant to be. They were trying to copy your energy or copy the energy of a person that you're actually meant to be with. And this truth has come out now. This really has a lot to do with this person's spiritual and psychic attacks backfiring. When I tell you this person rigged up some stuff in this spiritual attack that they never ever saw you figuring out, that's why they're so desperate. This person could even be trying to send old friends and family towards you because you probably have them blocked. I can guarantee you that's what this person is trying to, like, it's an SOS message because really they need help. They're stuck. They're stuck in an energy that they know they can't get out of. If they cannot somehow reattach something to you, that's it for them. Whatever dark energy they send to you, it's about to destroy them. And definitely their money, their finances, their business, their entire foundation is going to be destroyed. Because I feel like they came after something in your foundation, something that was truly meant for you. And because they could not actually destroy it, of course the energy has to go back. This person tried to mimic the person that you're meant to be with. This person tried to shapeshift and it failed. Their shapeshifting attempt, it failed horribly. So, I don't know. I keep channeling stuff, but I'm going to go ahead and get out of this. It's a lot of layers, which makes me think those of you who resonate with this, you definitely have been involved with someone who may consider themselves a practicing witch or warlock. They didn't do just one thing. This person has done multiple spells, curses, hexes, rituals over an extended period of time. And maybe it was part of your lesson to learn to see this person for who they truly are. And now that you really see it, there's no way that they can get out of their karma. Karma is about to eat this person alive. Because like I said, they had a way of tricking and deceiving you to believe that they were a good person. So this person was always coming in and they were stabbing you in the back every time they came in. But this time, you're not letting them in for whatever reason. And I feel like this person is upset because they feel like there is something or someone in your life that has now caused you to close the door on them. So they're trying to attack everything around you. That's what this is. Somebody wants to attack your friends, your family, your love or romantic relationships. They want to attack everything because they're wondering what in your life is more important than them. They're obsessed with control. They're stubborn. They're obsessed with control. They're obsessed with spell work, and they continuously send you evil eye, and it's all being returned back to them. And now it's going to hit their finances, their family, and their foundation. Because, believe it or not, it was you that was saving them from karma all along anyway. So it's really just karmic balancing. You needed to see the truth about this person. This person was a very dark karmic energy in your life. They were a hidden enemy for a long time. This is just a lesson teaching you about discernment. This person was probably the one that you met on your path that awakened you to the hell realm. And now their contract is over. You learned everything you needed to learn about darkness because they led you into it. You most likely have gone through, you earned like your stripes in spiritual warfare because of battling this person and all of their demons. Now that you're so highly ranked, you no longer need them. So they're being canceled out. So they have to receive all of their karma. I did a reading a long time ago where I said it's like somebody was on your journey and they were meant to teach you, but they took you too far. It's like some of you, this could have even been like a spiritual mentor or somebody that called themselves teaching you things. And I don't know. Yeah, like, but there's a lot of trickery and deception. Or, it started out, they were mentoring you, coaching you, and then it turned into jealousy and envy, and it turned into them flat out just attacking you. That's the same thing. This is a lover or somebody to love. It turned into hatred when they lost control. So you have to see the truth about this person. And all of those money problems and issues that you were having, it was because of them. And they were staying in your energy because they were shape-shifting and they were doing magic to cover their evil deeds up. They were cloaking themselves. They were even cloaking themselves as people that you do love and that you trust, especially if they were invading your dreams. This person, there's this, it's like a skilled witch, warlock, practitioner or something like that, but it seems like for a lot of you in the collective, your spiritual gifts have gotten strong enough for you to see this and understand it. So these tactics, they're not working. Now all of the evil, it has to be returned to its original sender. So yeah, I'm really going to leave it here. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. If you feel like this is your situation and you need more clarity, you can reach out for a personal reading. Remember to always go within so that you never go without. And I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.